Great salutations, how's everybody doing? So we're looking back at the, more episodes of the show, Slaughters. In this case, the episode Mother and Child. So in this episode, the Slaughters discover a woman escaping from a Kromagg breeder camp and take her to her Earth, where an anti-Kromagg virus proves deadly for her Kromagg son. In this case, human and Kromagg and all that. And so I'm gonna say I thought this episode was pretty good. Sometimes it kind of sucks that I'm not always able to find clips for the show to give a broad, the better description or basically give you the idea of it instead of just me describing it. Yeah, at the same time, I thought this was a pretty good episode. I thought I think there was an idea they were trying to do, a symbolic or metaphors, in that, yes, see the woman who does, the guys, these stars do it at fighting. I feel when she does end up, say, hey, I'm gonna keep the kid, in a way, it's almost a bit of almost it's she's doing decide to do it. It's almost say, okay, she's realized, say, the world that she's come from, it's been world torn, and at the same time, it's say, okay, maybe I need to come out of this sense of the darkness and into the light. And at the same time, I can also see the idea of what the dad of that world is thinking too. In his perspective, his daughter was assaulted even though she was held hostage and by a group and all that. And yet at the same time, I'm gonna say at the same time, I thought the acting from this episode was pretty good. Was this an episode where I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna see this at least though? I'm kind of getting tired of the Kromagg storylines, and that it just seems say that's almost say the entirety of say this relatively newer season as well. But this wasn't too bad of an episode, if I can give my thoughts on it. I thought the ending in which same way, okay, they have a Kromagg from the Earth that where she was at, and they help get the cure for the child, because they say, no, this is my kid and all that too. So eventually they say, hey, he's wearing say a spaceman suit, and basically they remove the air, his own air filtration that he is getting to be able to breathe. So not too bad of an episode. I thought this one was a fairly good one. Maybe I'm just looking too far into things, say what symbolism or analysis of it. But not too bad for an episode. At least I didn't think so. See you next time.